In a peaceful town, there lived a boy named Elon. Elon was an average student, neither too brilliant nor too dull, but he had big dreams of becoming successful. Yet he struggled with one major problem. He lacked discipline. He often procrastinated, ignored small tasks, and found it difficult to stick to a routine. Despite his dreams, Elon never took action. He would plan big things but never follow through. Whether it was studying, exercising, or developing a new skill, he would always say, "I'll start tomorrow." But that tomorrow never came. His parents and teachers advised him to be more disciplined, but their words never made an impact. He thought that only big efforts could bring change, and since those big changes felt difficult, he didn't even try. One day, Elon met an old professor named Mr. Anil, who was well respected in the town for his wisdom. Seeing Elon's struggles, the professor smiled and said, "Elon, do you know the secret to a successful life?" Elon, curious, shook his head. The professor continued, "Success doesn't come from one big action. It comes from small daily habits. Let me tell you a story, Elon. There was once a young man who dreamed of climbing a giant mountain, one that no one from his village had ever climbed. On his first day, he could barely walk a kilometer uphill. He stumbled, sweated, and doubted himself. But he decided to continue, no matter how small the step. Every day, he walked just a little further, even when the progress seemed invisible. Some days, he only managed a few meters. People mocked him, saying, "You'll never reach the top at that pace." But he kept climbing. Weeks turned into months. Slowly, he built strength. One day, without realizing it, he reached the summit. As he looked down, he saw how far he'd come, not by taking giant leaps, but by showing up every day one step at a time. The professor looked into Elon's eyes and said, "Success is not about speed, it's about direction and consistency. Like the climber, your daily habits may feel small, but they are leading you to your personal summit. Each small habit is a step upward." Small habits may seem useless in the beginning, but with time, they build the foundation for great achievements. Hearing the story, Elon was deep in thought. He realized that he had been waiting for big changes while ignoring the small habits that could have led him to success. "What kind of small habits can I develop, sir?" he asked eagerly. Mr. Anil smiled and said, "Let me share some life-changing habits with you. 1. Waking up early. If you wake up an hour earlier every day, you get an extra 365 hours in a year. Imagine what you can do with that time." Elon never thought about time this way. He decided to wake up early and use that extra time for self-improvement. 2. Reading every day. Reading even 10 pages daily means you will finish around 12 books a year. Those 12 books can change your mindset, improve your knowledge, and shape your future. Elon loved stories, but he had never thought about reading self-improvement books. He made a habit of reading a little every day. 3. Setting small goals. If you set a small goal like writing 200 words daily, in a year, you will have written a whole book. Small efforts lead to big results. Elon decided to set small daily goals instead of waiting for the perfect time to work on big dreams. 4. Avoiding procrastination. Whenever you feel like postponing a task, count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and start immediately. This simple trick will push you into action. Elon applied this rule and noticed he was able to finish tasks faster. 5. Practicing gratitude. Every night, write down 3 things you are grateful for. This will shift your mindset from complaints to appreciation. At first, Elon found it silly, but as he continued, he noticed he became more positive and happy. 6. Exercising for 10 minutes daily. A 10-minute workout daily is better than waiting for the perfect day to start a gym routine. Elon started doing small exercises and felt more energetic. 7. Limiting screen time. Every time you use your phone, ask yourself, is this helping me grow or just wasting my time? Elon realized he spent too much time on social media. He started using that time for productive activities. Over the next few months, Elon followed these small habits. At first, the changes were invisible, but as time passed, he noticed improvements. His focus increased, his grades improved, and he felt more confident. By the end of the year, Elon had become a disciplined and responsible person. He didn't wait for big changes. He focused on small daily habits that built his success. Years later, Elon became a well-known entrepreneur. People asked him the secret of his success. He always smiled and said, "Small habits create big results." Success is not about luck or talent. It's about the small habits we develop every day. If you want to change your life, don't wait for a big opportunity. Start with small actions. Like the climber, your efforts may not show immediate results, but with patience and consistency, you will grow beyond imagination. So, what small habit will you start today?